I don't know who needs to hear this, but the whole you get from me what you give to me thing isn't a sign of strength. It doesn't demonstrate that you are letting go of the things that no longer serve you and setting appropriate boundaries. It actually says you're too, I don't know, scared, lazy, insecure, or hurt to do your work. Because when you do your work and you truly are working on being the best and highest version of yourself, you don't let other people determine who you are. You don't let other people determine what they get from you. You are responsible for your emotions, for your actions, your reactions, and your responses. See, when you truly are doing your own work, people get from you what you want to give and how you want to show up in the world. Come on, loves. We can do this. Peace.
Sounds great. Hey, we jumping right into sit down and talk with Doc. My co-host is his. We flown in all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. So y'all get ready, get those notebooks, because I got Dani Cook with me this morning. Hey, well, I'm Dr. Sims, America's #1 personal development expert. But I don't want to talk about me. I want to talk about Dani Cook. So y'all hold on. Here we go. There she is.
Hello.
How you doing, Dani?
I am good. Thank you for having me again.
Yeah.
This is like the 11th time.
12. Well, listen, what we decided to do, guys. Good morning, everybody. Hey, everybody in the chat. What we decided to do, we're doing. She's gonna co-host with me the second Tuesday of every month, or as her schedule allows, because she's about to get real busy. We are so proud of her. The universe is rewarding her for all of the seeds she's sown across the years, and her harvest time is here. So we're gonna be here. She's gonna be here with us once a month, and she's a regular here, and she's a part of our family, and we just love her. Dani, how's everything going where you are this morning?
Oh, it's great. You know what I mean? Can't live in the dream.
Yeah.
That's what I always say. Live in the dream.
The introductory TikTok that I played, she did a TikTok yesterday. Something that I've heard. If this person said it once, she said 1,000 times. You're going to get from me what you give to me. And Dani took a different approach to that yesterday. And I thought we'll open up with that today, because Dani, you broke that thing down well yesterday, because you said it sounds so poetic and so good. You going to get from me what you give me. I'm going to give it to you, and I'm going to give it to you double. Unpack that for us this morning. Why is that not as good as it sounds?
Well, I mean, first of all, let me just say, speaking from experience, I used to live by that phrase.
Wow.
I used to live by that phrase. And I would open poetry shows, like when I would do poetry gigs back in Charlotte, I would open certain poems by saying, ladies, listen, tell the men, you get from me what you give to me, right?
Wow.
I used to really say this. But the difference is that it's after doing my own work.
Right.
It's after understanding that the truth of the matter is that I needed to address whatever it was that was in me that was making me choose those people to love.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Okay? So it's not that there's anything wrong with the other person.
Oh, wow.
It's why am I choosing that person to love?
Why? That is a good point. When did that light bulb come on for you?
After we both could have went to jail in 2013. Like, I keep telling y'all, I used to be crazy. But so, like, here's the thing. So here was the difference. Okay, so after my divorce, I was like, I don't want to do it again. I don't want to do marriage again. I don't want to do love again. I don't want to do it again, because the risk wasn't worth the reward.
Wow.
I literally used to tell a guy friend of mine, Dasan, we used to have this conversation. He was like, yeah, but you're missing out on love. And I said, and I've been there, done that, got it. I've seen it, felt it, lived it. I know what it is to be loved well. And I don't need to do that again, because I also know what the opposite or the other end of that spectrum feels like. And I simply just do not want it.
Wow.
So for a period of time, I chose to live life in such a way that I only dated people who were what I call 60-40s. Now, a 60-40,
Okay.
and I wrote about this in my second book. The second book is called From Your Lips to God's Ears. And my second book, I talk about dating 60-40s. And I break it down based on different age groups of men and what you'll find. And I basically say, listen, so the way that Tyler Perry tells us, there's an 80-20 rule, right?
All right.
In every relationship. And this isn't just romantic relationships. This is friendships. This is jobs. This is every relationship there is. Good. You're only going to get about 80% of what you feel like you need from the other person in that relationship.
Okay.
And what oftentimes happens is we look at another person where we see something that's missing in that 20%. But what we don't realize is when we find something that's missing from this 20% that's in this 80%, there's going to be something from this 80 missing in their 20, right? And so, I mean, it really is, that's the way that it works.
Right, right.
So when I was not willing to be vulnerable, when I was not willing to be authentic, I dated what I call a 60-40, because a 60-40 man will give you good sex, but not enough to make you lose your mind. A 60-40 man can hold decent conversation, but is not intellectually stimulating, right? A 60-40 man can be attractive, but not downright. He just doesn't make you go, when you see him, right? So that's a 60-40 man. Right. And so you can date a 60-40 man for as long as you want to, and you ain't going to catch feelings. You're not falling in love. You're good.
Oh,
right?
Wow.
But an 80-20 man, an 80-20 or better, and you are done in 30 days or less. You can it's a wrap. So I used to live by this rule.
Really?
Hell yeah. I was intentional. Because here was the thing.
That's what we're talking about today.
I also wrote a poem in which part of it I said, I leave the
that said you